Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 9 races at Ascot this Wednesday. Let's have a look at the expected conditions. We're forecasting a cloudy day in Perth, around 23 degrees Celsius. The track to be in the good 4 range and the rail to be at the 13-metre position. Race number 1 will jump at 12:39. It's the Tap Touch Maiden over 1,200 metres for 2-year-olds. The replay horse going to look at Prince of Promises, finish it second at Ascot on the 7th of April.
My Lady Fair, the leader from Vina Waltz. Down the outside here, quickly making a line of 3 is Cryptic Lover. Superstardom's on the rail. Scandolo keeps coming as well with 100 left to go. Scandolo moved up. Cryptic Love, now Superstardom down on the inside. Prince of Promises, there's a busy finish. And
Simon Miller is WA's king of the kids. It's well worth respecting any juvenile that comes out of his stable. Prince of Promises recorded the fastest last sectional on debut, and from the outside gate with the blinkers on, he should land in a good spot under William Pike. He should improve second up, and he's bred to appreciate the extra distance as well. His only sibling, Queen Bay, has not won below 1,600 metres. Goes on top from number 6, Jedaffair. He over-raced behind a wall of horses in the replay race after settling last but one from the outside gate but one. Gate 3 and a featherweight, thanks to the claim of Brodie Kirby, should enable him to settle in a much better position, and he did place second back on debut in December. Number 5, Cryptic Love, he split Prince of Promises and Jedaffair in the replay race. He did lay in the final stages though, after working to get to a good position from his outside gate. Prince of Promises and Jedaffair finished off better last time out, and that's why I've only got her third pick. And then number 10, Dash for Knickers, like Cryptic Love, comes from the same stable, David Harrison's. Gets blinkers for the first time. Both of her trials were okay, the latest under Joe Azzopardi. Well, on top selection in race number 1, going with number 1, Prince of Promises, to beat 6, Jedaffair, 5, Cryptic Love and 10, Dash for Knickers. Race number 2 at Ascot on Wednesday will jump at 1:14. It's the DVG Maiden over 1,200 metres for the 2-year-olds. The replay horse can look at Kenny Luck, finishing 10th on the 7th of April.
My Lady Fair, the leader from Vina Waltz. Down the outside here, quickly making a line of 3 is Cryptic Lover. Superstardom's on the rail. Scandolo keeps coming as well with 100 left to go. Scandolo moved up. Cryptic Love, now Superstardom down on the inside. Prince of Promises, there's a busy finish, and Superstardom.
Kenny Luck made a pleasing debut before being unable to fire a shot at his rivals, including Venus Schnitzel on his second start when he was blocked for a run. That was in the replay race. He went from the second fastest split from the 400 to the 200 metre pole to the 10th fastest split from the 200 metre pole to the winning post. Number 10, Venus Schnitzel, she drifted in the betting market before finishing 7th in the replay race because punters identified that her form behind Fire and Rain, Acetro and Nawi was not what it seemed. Her late sectionals were decent, so she goes into my numbers, but gate 11 certainly doesn't help her chance on Wednesday. Number 4, Jupiter's Sun. He's finished stone motherless in 2 of his 3 races, but he has had excuses on both occasions. He was wide, green, and came back with lacerations on debut, and then he had respiratory noises last time out. His other effort, beaten 4 3/4 lengths behind Chicks Picked last month, was more than good enough to be a factor in this race, given the exposed form of the other runners. And number 9, She's Got Merit. She's first up off the 1 trial, resuming after running 3 times in the spring, including finishing runner-up behind Nicelli in the Crystal Slipper Stakes on Winterbottom Stakes Day. Well, on top selection in race number 2, going with number 2, Kenny Luck, to beat 10, Venus Schnitzel, 4, Jupiter's Sun and 9, She's Got Merit. Race number 3 at Ascot will jump at 1:49. It's the Iron Jack Maiden over 1,600 metres. This is open to all ages. The replay horse going to look at Montagna, finishing second at Bunbury on the 4th of April.
Across the sea, led them at the 250, challenged though by Palace Rogue. A length away to Montagna, who keeps coming. Mitch draws the whip now at the 150. Palace Rogue, Montagna across the sea, battling further back Luna Rossa, but Palace Rogue kicks. It's Palace Rogue holding Montagna and goes to the line. Palace Rogue about 3/4 to a length in front of Montagna.
Montagna has posted 4 consecutive second places in maidens, but the format of his races He's working out quite nicely. He split Flosty Beveridge and This Away 2 starts ago, and his conqueror last time out, Palace Rogue, had been knocking on the door. He raced wide for the majority of the replay race, but he should get a much softer run on Wednesday, having drawn gate number 3. Goes on top here from number 10, Unending. You can put a pen through the second of her runs behind This Away. She jumped from the outside gate, settled last, and couldn't make up ground off what was an incredibly slow early tempo. She finished in front of Canny Hustle and Say It Out Loud on Good Friday, when This Away did break his maiden very impressively. Number 7 is Canny Hustle. He made an okay debut in the aforementioned race. Justin Erklins is one of the smartest placed horses in WA, so I've always got to respect her, and she's decided to apply a set of blinkers as well. And number 6, Satiric. He was another gelding which made a decent first appearance, and he hails from a family of winners. All 4 siblings have won, so certainly warrants respect. On top selection in race number 3, looking for number 1, Montagna to break through and beat number 10, Unending, 7, Canny Hustle, and 6, Satiric. Race number 4 at Ascot on Wednesday will jump at 2:24. It's the Get the Tap Touch handicap over 1600 metres at Class 3 level. The replay horse going to look at Vermont Lady winning at Pinjarra Park on the 28th of March.
Nobelium, here's Vermont Lady starting to let rip down the outside, dashing a fair Nobel Image over towards the rail, and further back behind them, None Too Savvy. At the 150, it's Arthur Chance and Vermont Lady together. Vermont Lady and Arthur Chance, who won't lay down. Vermont Lady, though, puts a nose in front in the shadows and was a little...
Vermont Lady has won 2 of her 4 starts since linking up with Paige Kenny from Justin Warwick, and in the replay race, Arthur Chance finished second. That has come out and franked the form of her last start victory quite impressively, posting a comprehensive success in a Bunbury maiden 2 weeks ago. Vermont Lady goes on top here from number 10, Scoreline. He led the National Apprentices Challenge race until fast as the wind grabbed him in the shadows of the winning post. He's not missed the top 3 in any of his 3 starts over course and distance, and he does drop in class a little bit from his last contest. Number 11, Echoes in Time. She was 3rd behind Tell 'Em We're Coming and Cyberpunk on Good Friday when she was blocked for a run near the turn. And the aforementioned number 3, Cyberpunk, he comes out at the same race as Echoes in Time, but his Ascot numbers, which are 2 minor placings from 10 goes at the track, are why he comes in just below the mare in my ranking. On top selection in race number 4, going to go with number 8, Vermont Lady, to beat 10, Scoreline, 11, Echoes in Time, and 3, Cyberpunk.